What's up, guys? I'm back again here with another DVD collection video. I am going to show you my DVDs that start with the letter A. This is my third part for A's. I do owe over 5,000 DVDs and Blu-rays, so I have to divide this into many parts. And here I'm going to start with all the DVDs that I have with the letter A. This is the third video of the A's. And I'm going to start with Angel Negro. And this is from Trauma Video. And this is a typical trauma movie, horror, gory stuff. And, this is, I believe, the director's cut. This is one, a lot of people don't talk about. But that was pretty good. Highly recommend it if you're into all that trauma video stuff. And why not? So I got here Angels and Demons with Tom Hanks. This is a pretty cool version of it. It's it's like a book. It comes with 3 discs and packed and loaded with special features. It has a book here. It has a book and then the bonus features over here. So yeah, this is a pretty cool set. I'm not a big fan of the movies. I didn't like the Da Vinci Code. I didn't like Inferno. I didn't like Angels and Demons. But I still have to owe it because it's Tom Hanks, and I got it for a pretty decent price. And I got Angels in the End Zone, and this is with Christopher Lloyd. It's one of those Disney movies for kids. This is one that's not too popular. It's kind of like a sequel or whatever to Angels in the Outfield, which was the more popular one of it. And this is Angels in the Infield. So they've been doing a bunch of these angel movies, which they're not that bad, but it's a pretty good family movie if you're into if you want to have a night with the family and watch cool Disney family movies. I got here Anger Management with Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. Awesome movie. It's really cool, really funny. I didn't think it was gonna be as funny as it was, and it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Here I got Anger of the Dead. This is a typical zombie movie, and it has a feel of like it tries to be what it really isn't. Like it tries to be like a really good zombie movie, but it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good by any means. So Anger of the Dead, if I have to rate it, I'll give it like a 5 out of a 10. Here we go. I got Animal House. Pretty good movie. This was awesome. Like back in I think it was in the 70s. Not too sure what year. This shit's old as hell. But it's directed by John Landis, and this is actually what put National Lampoons in the map. Really good movie. Funny as fuck. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. I suggest you go out there and see it. I got Antibody, really good movie with Lance Henriksen, Robin Givens. I don't remember much of this, but yeah, it's a pretty cool creature feature film. Here I got Antitrust on DVD. I should upgrade this on Blu-ray because I think Scream Factory has the Blu-ray, and I'm a sucker for Shot Factory, Scream Factory. I have a bunch of those, so I do need to upgrade this. But yeah, this was a really good movie. It was really popular in the early 2000s, and it's good. If you haven't seen it, it's very dramatic. Here I got the Anvil, the story of Anvil. This is a band that was really popular in the 80s, and they've even played shows with the Scorpions and Metallica, and it shows like how people used to love them, and then they went from being really popular, and then how rock and roll kind of like that type of rock kind of died, and then they couldn't keep up with what people are listening to. So they made a shitload of albums, but they never sold, and it's a band that went downhill. I got here Any Given Sunday. This is a badass movie. It has an all-star cast, as you can see: Al Pacino, Dennis Quaid, Jamie Foxx, James Wood, L. Cool J, Cameron Diaz. What can I say about this? This is one of the best football movies of all time. Yeah, that's the director's cut. It's a really good movie. Really old. It's pretty old, but worth it. Any Which Way You Can with Clint Eastwood. This is one of those movies that you appreciate, like, the surroundings of it, because it's very, like, 80-ish. And yeah, it was really good movie. I'm not sure. Well, hold on, is it 80s or 70s? Probably the 70s, because this shit's old as hell. But yeah, it was really fun, and that monkey's super funny. Anyways, I got this one here, Anywhere But Here, and stars Susan Sarandon and Natalie Portman. I actually got this for $1 at a local Dollar Tree when they went up for sale, and yeah, it was pretty good. Good drama there if you guys are into all that crazy chick drama and shit. Then I got here Apocalypse Now. This is a really cool edition here of Apocalypse Now. Really good movie with Marlon Brando. Awesome, from the 70s. Here I got a found footage film called Apollo 18. And yeah, it was pretty good. This is a Anchor Bay release. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good. Here I got Dennis Hopper and the Apple State. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, and this is a pretty good movie. It's very dark and very kind of like satanic shit. But yeah, I would probably put it in the horror section. And I got Appaloosa, and this movie's everywhere. Like every Black Friday, you'll see it there for like 99 cents or maybe even cheaper. But yeah, it's all over the place. Got it a bunch of years ago, and I never watched it. But yeah, it's a cheap movie. I'm pretty sure if you're into buying cheap movies on Black Fridays, sure you should get down. I got here the Appeared. This shit was pretty scary. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty creepy, pretty scary. And here I got a classic horror called April Fool's Day. This is a movie that every horror fan should have in their collection. Really cool movie. And it's one of the 1986 classics. In 86 a lot of good horror movies came out. Here I got Arachnid. I have no idea what this is, but it has to do with spiders. Killer spiders. Haven't seen it, but I have it there. And then I got this one. It says exclusive at Walmart. Still in the wrap. Never seen it, but I had to get it because when you see a sticker like that, it's kind of like, oh shit, they only sell it here, so I might as well pick it up. And it's Area 51. Not sure what it is, but I have it. This was awesome. Armageddon, Bruce Willis, and a young Ben Affleck over there. Really good movie. Directed by Michael Bay. It has obviously a great soundtrack. Aerosmith with our song, and it's a good movie because it has action. It mixes emotions in it, and all sort of shit goes on in that movie. But it was really good, and it sold well, so a lot of people know about it. Here I got John Candy at Armed and Dangerous. Really good movie. I mean, I'm a big John Candy fan. I have a bunch of his movies, and I've seen them all. And this is a good one. This is a funny one from back in the 80s, and this is actually directed by two. It was a screenplay by Harold Ramis. So yeah, and you know you got a young Meg Ryan in there too, and Eugene Levy. So it's a pretty good cast. Here you got Army of Darkness. This is actually the third part of the Evil Dead series, and it was pretty good. I liked it a lot. A lot of people take a shit on this, but I really thought it was really cool, really fun. I remember watching that when I had the cable that I had the pay-per-views and shit, and they would always play that back in '93, somewhere around there. And then I got a double feature here. It's The Arrival and The Arrival Part 2. And yeah, I saw the first one. The first one with Charlie Sheen. Pretty good. I have not seen the second one, but yeah, Part 1 was pretty good. And I remember getting that at a movie stop for a pretty cheap price, and that's why I got it. And if it had both movies, why not? Then I got The Art of War with Wesley Snipes. Another typical action movie. You know, no, it's nothing special. It's just a action-packed Wesley Snipes kind of movie. Here I got Arthur. We're also Brand. This is when he was on a roll making a bunch of movies, and everybody thought he was funny, and whatever. I don't know. Some people think he's funny. I don't really care much about the guy. Here I got As Good as It Gets. This is one of the best movies ever made, man. This movie was fucking badass. The chemistry between Helen Hunt and Jack Nicholson is fucking amazing. And yeah, this is a true classic. If you guys have never seen this, I highly recommend you watch this. It's a comedy, and you know it has a lot of mixed emotions going on, and you know it's this has got to be Jack Nicholson's top performance, or maybe one of his top 5 movies of all time, because he was so good at it and very convincing. Here I got the Asian Connection with my homeboy here, Steven Seagal. And yeah, to another action movie. This is his later days, which he's not that good right now. You know, I don't like him that much, but whatever. It is what it is. The guy's still making movies. He's still making money, but you know, I don't know if people are still buying his movies or watching it. Assassination Tango, Robert Duvall. This is one of the classic MGM titles, and yeah, this had a really good plot. It had a good storyline. It runs like about 2 hours, so I mean it's a little long for what it was, but it was fun. You know, 2003, 2004 movie. Here I got The Astronaut Farmer. This one's with Billy Bob Thornton. And yeah, this movie wasn't bad. It was a really good movie. A lot of people have seen it. I don't hear much about it, you know, but I did like it, so I do recommend it if you haven't seen it. Pretty good movie. Never seen this. It's still wrapped up. It's an IFC midnight film. It's called Dexia. It looks pretty creepy, but not seen it at all. Here I got The Asylum Blackout, another IFC midnight film. This was pretty good. I saw this, and it was fun. It has a bunch of scary ass parts that you know, if you want to watch this at home in the dark by yourself, don't do it, because you're gonna be scared and you're gonna hear noises all over the place. Another horror movie, Asylum of the Dead. Asylum of the Damned. Yeah, it was pretty creepy, man. It was scary. It's cheesy. The plot was kind of stupid. You know, I don't want to spoil it. I don't spoil movies here, so I'll just tell you if they're good or not. It was okay. It wasn't amazing or by any means. And then I got Asylum of the Dead, another movie that was okay. All these modern horror movies. I like them, but it's like whatever. Then I got this indie horror movie called Adam the Amazing Zombie Killer, and very low budget, very indie, and it's alright. I mean, what more can you ask for? I also got The Atonement. This I got by mistake. I remember renting this stupid movie and not returning it, and they were charging me for, not returning it at a Blockbuster, and I think I had to pay like 27 or 30, I don't know, close to $30 for this stupid movie, which I don't really care about. I never saw. I don't even know why the hell I rented this. I don't remember anything about this, but yeah, I have it there. Probably the movie that I spent most money in that I didn't care about, that I didn't want, but I had to get my Blockbuster membership still active. Then I got the 25th anniversary DVD of the Attack of the Tomatoes, the Killer Tomatoes, and yes, this was pretty cool. It was original. It's funny. This is the Rhino release. Rhino video release. Not I actually think the second part, the Return of the Killer Tomatoes, is way better than this. But I don't have the Return. I have the original Attack. Then I got Attack the Block, and this was really, really funny. It's funny, and it has a little bit of everything. It's action packed, and I highly recommend this if you haven't seen this. I feel like getting this on Blu-ray also because I'm sure the effects will be a lot cooler and nicer to watch. But this is a really good movie that a lot of people should watch if you haven't seen it. I highly recommend that. Attack the Block. Then I got The Attic Expeditions with Jeffrey Combs here and Seth Green. Pretty good movie. Not so scary or crazy, but it was pretty good. Here I got ATM from IFC Midnight, which I think this movie is underrated. I think this movie is excellent. It's awesome, and it all takes place in that little ATM area. Like 90% of the movie takes place there, and it's badass. It's simply some psycho guy here that won't let them out, and he does a bunch of shit to them. But yeah, it's creepy, it's fun, it's scary, and it makes you feel like if you're in that position, like what would you do if you were stuck in that ATM? Really good movie. I really enjoyed that ATM movie. Then I got here Audition. I recommend this for anybody that's into like crazy as fuck, Asian horror crap. This movie's fucking badass. This is a Shout Factory release, and this is the 2-disc DVD edition. Yeah, Audition, definitely a must watch. This is a classic, Audrey Rose, MGM. I still have no idea why Scream Factory hasn't released their version of the Blu-ray version. They should definitely get the rights to release this, because this movie was really, really good, really creepy. Also, you have a pretty young Anthony Hopkins in that one. Then I got the Austin Powers, and I have here Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and then the third one, Goldmember. I actually think that part 1 was really good, part 2 was awesome, and part 3 was okay. My favorite one is actually, I think the second one was the best one. And yeah, this guy's always full of hot women. But yeah, Goldmember, Austin Powers series, really funny movies. I like them. And I got this one from Dimension Extreme, and it's called Automation Transfusion. This is the unrated and undead version, and this is one of these modern zombie films, and it has a bunch of special features here. A music video by the band, couple of music videos, and you have a short film. You have a bunch of deleted scenes, feature commentaries, and the making of. So it's a pretty good action-packed DVD here for this version of the movie, and it wasn't that bad, but it's just one of those modern zombie films that they've made so many zombie movies. It's like crazy. I got here Autumn, and I have no idea what this is. I'm pretty sure I got it super cheap on a Black Friday at Best Buy, I remember it being like $1 or some shit, but I just bought it just to buy it. Just to put another DVD on my collection, I guess. I am a hoarder. Yeah, I buy a bunch of crap that I don't even watch. But this one's Avil's Possession. This one's a pretty good movie. One of those good possession demon type of movies. It has a bunch of special features, behind the scenes featurette, has music videos, outtakes, deleted scenes, sound design featurettes, and yeah, it's one of those type of Exorcist movies, and you know they made a bunch of these as well. But it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It had some comedy parts to it that made it pretty interesting and funny. Then I got here Leonardo DiCaprio, one of the best actors in my opinion of all time. This is a 2-disc DVD edition, and this is Aviator, and this is one of, I mean, another movie that he should have won an Academy Award, and he didn't. But yeah, this was a really good movie. You know, based on the guy that flew. What was this guy's name? I don't even know, but yeah. The Life of Hughes. And yeah, I mean it was a good movie for what it was. Let me see what else we got. I'm finishing up here. Here we go. Away we go. Another indie film. And yeah, this was good. I liked it. It was fun, and it was like you know, kind of like a romantic comedy. But if you're into those kind of movies. And my very last movie in the A section would be Axed, a Fangoria movie. And these movies were really good. I liked them all. And even though they're cheap and they seem pretty low budget, this movie was really good. And you know, it has a lot of gore. And I thought they were gonna keep on making these because they, you know how they have it all numbered and stuff. But they didn't make that many of them. So I think they made like 4 or 5. Like in Human Resources was another one, and I think they made like 4 or 5 of them. I'm not too sure, but I thought it was gonna be like an ongoing thing of like maybe 15, 20, 30 movies. But yeah, this is Axed, and this was a pretty good one if you're into slasher horrors. All right, guys. This wraps up my A section on my DVD, you know, collection part of the movie, of all the movies I got. Next up, I'm gonna make a video for the B's, and that's gonna take some time too. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you like these movies. If you have any movies that you think I should add to my A list, my A collections, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.